Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today's daily, which is September 5th, 2025. We've got puzzle page, so let's get our free tokens. Must have missed a day there. We only had 2 days in a row. Now it's giving us something. So, okay, there's a little side things you can do on these things. I'll point that out while I'm here. There are usually there will be some side things you can do. So like an event, this thing is called. So you can go through some of these things and pick these particular puzzles. Maybe we'll do one of those at some point today. Let's see what we do, and we'll come back to that. Maybe we'll do a little bit of an event. We'll see what's on this. We'll see what's on the main page first, and then we'll go from there. How's that sound? Apply our discount. So we do actually have something here we can work with. Donating wrongly, we fear. Oh, it's misgiving. That one is pretty simple. But those are always fun little guys to kind of jump into. Picture cross, next in line. Let's get at it. All right, let's see what we've got here. This one here is done. No, it's not. It's almost done. I can't add once again. What else do we have? 1, 2, 8, 9. This one's almost done as well. Let's see if we can. 6. Just put in like that and that. Okay. Got a count in my head today. Let's see. What else do we have? 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. No. Any of these guys working now? This guy here actually is a 1, 4, 2. So it has to be a 1 there, then a 4. This guy here, we know this guy can't be in. So we actually, because of the 1, we know both these are out anyway. But do we know anything else like that? This guy here is the same thing, the 1, 4, 2. So let's put that in. Now we can come across from this side and do a little bit. We get a 2 there, so we know one of these guys is in. And actually, we know it's that one because we have to come off. Oh, no, we don't. This is a 2. Sorry, I misread myself there. I'm having a bad start. This 3 has to start from here. So this guy here will never be in. Does that mean anything for us? If that's a 1, get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, get 1, 2, 3. We can do a little more work up here. Yeah. These guys are in, which pushes you in. Now, we just said this guy has to be part of this 3, and it can't get up to here. So this 3 has to go this way. And still, we don't know which one of these is the 2, though. But this finishes the 4 right here. And this guy will be out, so this 5 is going to be given, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can put all those in. That gives us a 3 there. We got a 1 and a 4. The 1, 6, 2, I don't know we can do much with. This guy here is a gap between these 2. Well, I guess this could be the 1, and these could be. No, it can't be because we can't go between here. So this cannot be the gap between the 1. It has to be a. No, it can't be a. I can say my words properly. This can't be the 1, so it has to be part of the 3. There we go. This has to go in now, what just happened? I think I accidentally just adjusted the size of the screen, and I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Do I have to hit this? There we go. Goodness gracious, I'm a mess today. Oh, this is the 3, this is the 1. 1, 2, 3, these guys have to be in. This has to be in. The 1, 3, 1 here means this has to be in. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually add another 1 here for the 6. This 3 is done, so this one can't be in, so the 3 has to go this way. The 4 is the same way. It has to go this way. This is a 2. 3 can't go this way. So the 1 has to be here, and then we have to finish the 6 off. It's going to tell us this is a 2. It's a 1, 4, 2. This guy can't be in, so this 2 has to go this way. We have a 1, 2, and we can finish the 2 this way. A lot of times we can get these kind of like where we just start going on the staircase if you pay attention to what's going on here. Because again, we can't go the 2 this way, so we have to go this way. Now, what about this 3, 1, 2? You're out. You can't be in. You can't be in. You could be. So you have to be. So we can do this. Otherwise, this is the 1, and then you can't put a 2 down there. So let's continue the process. This 4 now is just going to be placed Excuse me. And this 2 has to be placed, which means this 2 has to be placed, which is going to finish those. Now, this 2 can't go down, so it has to come back up. Can we keep going with this one? What about this 4? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options left, so these 3 are going to go in. We've got to put a 2 somewhere, and because this is now the 1, this one says this is done. We can't use both of these, so we have to use these 2. That means the 4 is going to finish here, and we're going to have to finish this off like that. There we go. Goodness gracious, what is that anyway? Looks like a mace. Oh, it's a stingray. Sure. That's what we'll say it is. It's a stingray. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we've got other than this in-game ad here. We can just wait for this 2 seconds and we'll close that out. Let's do our wordy. We'll see what that is. Let's do the crane and see if we get anything. Get an N and an E. I'm kind of curious. It's probably E-N something. Curious if we try to do the pious here or not. I don't know if that's actually going to help us. Probably E-N-D or E-N-T. What if we do spent? Okay, it was not E-N-T, but we do get a P out of it. So I guess pious would have helped us. And the E is not any of these, so it's probably second in line. Now, where would the P go? Could it end in a P? Probably not, right? So let's think about the P being no, here. But what would work there then? Now, we still have the other vowels available to us. Not really liking this grouping, but trying to think of, could be penny. Double N. There we go. Oh, wait. It's not. Oh, peony? I know that is a word. Let's see if there's anything else that'll work. I don't think so. Okay, it was peony. All right. I thought for certain it was penny once I got those going, but oh well. Very tough word. I don't know if most people would know that one, and I honestly can't even think of what the meaning of it is at this moment. Let's do the challenger, then we'll come back to the crossword. They're both kind of the same, and they're more or less crosswords. Presiding over meetings would be, I thought it'd be residing, but it's not. It's going to be an ing. Let's look at these down ones real quick. Maybe we'll get an insight. Went on 2 wheels. I wanted to say biked, but there's no I. That's odd. Let's do this one. Equipped. Wow, we're striking out big time here without guidance. We're not finding much here. I'm not gonna get something going currently. The only thing I can see is own, but that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, currently. Oh, now, duh. Brain is not firing on all cylinders this morning. Let's keep going. Maybe we need some more coffee. That's got to be what it is. Trivial conversation chat. Now we're just going to roll off all of them. Sound of wooden shoes, a clop. Children's verse would be a rhyme. Non-stop. Endless. Okay. Elated. It's 3 words. On cloud 9, probably. Yeah, it's gotta be. What did I miss? Oh, the D didn't go when I clicked on it. Okay. Gives as examples cites. C-I-T-E-S, thank you. Barracker? Taunt. I've never heard of the word barracker before, but farrier isn't going to work here because we don't have the I. Or harrier as well, but I don't see either one of those. Let's move on to the next one. Hurls and a Hyox lobs. Gave aid. Assisted will work. Playthings or toys. Straightened up or arranged. I was going to say aligned, but again, we don't have an I. It's a lot of I's I'm trying to get to work in these, and they're not coming up. Straightened up. Arranged. I feel like I want to say it starts with an S, but doesn't seem to be where. Let's do some up and downs and get some extra information. Bring charges against a Sue. Let's go over here. Importantly, notably, what are you? Carve to sculpt. That didn't give us anything because we already had all of those. Let's try this guy here. Copy of proceedings. Is it just printings? No. Copy of proceedings. Can't think of it. Let's go to this one. Golden Days, Halcyon. Gave light blow. Tapped? Yeah, I was thinking of blowing through your mouth and not actually like hammering something there on that one. Wet ice would be slush. Barracker Tauntier. It does start with an H. Oh, it's just gonna be heckler. Okay, a little bit easier. Classical language would be Latin. Eaten away, eroded. Straightened up or arranged. Obviously, it ends in an NED. What can we make out of that word or these letters? Man, I can't think of anything on that one. Let's go down these other ones again. Although we had some trouble with these earlier, so I don't know if we're going to get them. Let's see what we can do, though. Went on 2 wheels. Oh, was it just cycled? Demotion or humiliation? Kowtowed? No. Starts with it, ends with a Y, maybe? Wow, I cannot think of any of these. Equipped. Checked. Check case. Rated. Tear, taste. Wow, what is going on with this one? Without guidance. I was going to say something, but it's not we don't have an N to work with. S maybe? SU? Or rudderless. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to these guys for a second, see if this helped at all. I want to put cow down. Something down works. Let's keep that there and think about it a little bit further. Just come down? Oh. Anticlimactic, I think, on that one. Equipped. tamed. It can't be tamed. Yeah. No. If I can get one of these other ones, this one here, I might be able to work on this other one. Equipped. Tamed. God, it has to be an ED. Right? I wonder if it's just a word I don't know, and it is just like some word or letter here that I just did all of those, so it's not that. So if it's, does it have to be an ED? I can't think of anything else. Like, it has to be a vowel. The only thing that makes any sense is an E, unless there's an AD. I've got nothing there. Goodness gracious. Presiding over meetings. Chairing. Okay. Oh, armed. Good God, that is so easy. Move on. Copy of proceedings. Transcription. Or transcript. Wow. Straightened up or arranged. And well, and go away. And la 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 la. Well, it has to be it's got to be a consonant that starts it off. Straightened up. Neatened. Oh, goodness gracious. That was horrific. That was a terrible one for me. Terrible, and it took a long time to do, too, so that's even worse. So it's let's do the crossword. Let's take a look at the video, and we'll be right back. All right, let's try this one. Hopefully it goes a little bit better, because that first one was horrible. Manufactured head coverings, wigs. Type of glacier would be an ice cap. Remains of fires, ash. Hue of red, maybe it's crimson. Okay. Prepare for holidays, pack. Compass indicator. I don't know what it's called. Oh, I guess it's just needle. Okay. I was trying to think of a technical term for what it would be. It's needle. Front tooth would be an incisor. Cutting tool would be an axe. Draw juice from, I guess just suck. It's kind of a weird one to do, but dried or kippered would be smoked. Let's try this big boy here. Do an impression of just impersonate. Personate. There we go. Let's try the down one. Photographs, images. Cross, trims or decorates, adorns, perhaps. Yep, okay. Emu is a large, fast-running bird. What's this down one? Where grain is stored would be a gran something. A granler. I don't know. Let's try something else. Attack violently would be assail. That's probably something very close to that one, but I just not finding right now. Exploited or manipulated would be to used. Delves. Just digs. Okay, what's this one? Gibbon is an ape. Let's try this one here. Responsibilities, onus. What about you, Cross? Knocking would be wrapping. Now let's see if we can get this guy. Where grain is stored. It has to be a G, right? Or could it be a D? Granary. There we go. That one was much better. Oh, goodness. Some days you got it, some days you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut as well. Let's do the word search since it's blinking at me. Where are we at? 20 minutes. We've got a little bit of time left over. Skincare products. Okay. Let's do sunscreen. Let's see if we can find some of these just by looking and not going through the words. Just for the fun of it, for real, for a second here. It's already being a no, it looks like. I don't know why I thought I could do that today when I can't do anything else. So mask, mist, oils, peel, toner, serum. Okay, let's try some of those. Serum. Thought I saw something for serum there, but then it went away on me. Serum's right here. Mask, mist, oils is here. Mask is here. Mist goes up. Peel and toner. Peel. There's only so many P's here. Look that way. Oh, is this one? Okay, toner is going to be this one. Scrub, cleanser, collagen. Here's scrub. Where's cleanser and collagen? It's got to be pretty close. Here's collagen. Cleanser and exfoliator are the last ones to do. Exfoliator and cleanser we've got to find now. Where's she at? Cleanser, right there in the middle. Not too bad. Okay, what else we got left over? Do we want to do the Futoshiki? We're not doing cross-terms. Let's do bridges. I don't know if I want to go into Futoshiki today or not. We'll find out. Let's see how this goes. 4s have to be done. 5 has to take on at least those. This 3, no, not you. This one has to go this way. The 5 has to take on these guys at minimum. Please start working again. This guy has to go here. This 5's got to do this. And the 1 can only go this way. That 1 could go both ways. This 4 just has to be done. The 3 has to finalize to the 1. So there we go. The 2 now has to finish. That 3 is not quite there. This 4 is not quite there. This 3, though, does have an L shape, so we can do that. That's going to actually tell us that this 4 right here has to just do this. The 5 has to actually do this. And what else can we now see? 2, that goes that way. This 1 has to come down, which means this 5 has to finish. The 3 has to go here. This 5's got to go this way. This 5 has to finish off. So the 4 is now going to go that way. The 5 will continue upward. The 2 has to just go in here. The 3 has to go up, which means the 2 has to finish. The 3 can't go down, so it has to go this way. This 2 has to finish. This 2 has to come down. This 2 has to go here. 5 has to go over. 3 has to finalize. There we go. All right, I'm going to skip the Futoshiki. I'm going to go back to just to show the events thing here. Just a little something different, right? So what you can do in these is kind of go through, and you'll see this is all like the collections or the issues that you can go through. You can do this even when there's not an event. But if you see there's these little tiles here, and they'll show them on the sides here as well, where you can go into these things. Let's do a bridges. And this one here has the E. So let's click on that one. This is part of the event. And again, we can click on it again. We'll unlock it and start it, and we'll just show you how it works. Ooh, we've got an 8. I don't think I've ever seen an 8 on one of these things before. That's curious. Get you there and there. This 6 is also completely done, so let's just do it. The 3 has to finalize. The 1 has to go here. The 2 has to do this. The 4 has to do that. This 2 has to come out, and this one has to go there. The 2 has to go here. Now this 4 has to finalize. 3 has to go in the corner. The 5 has to take on these guys. This 5 has to go here and here. That's going to finish the 3, so the 5 has to continue over. 4 now goes up. 4 over. This 6, well, it just is done. So I'll put those in and finish the 2. Now this will show you what happens with this guy. Because now we have received our E event piece. Take our coins. And it'll fill in the blank. So this is making like a statement or a quote or something like that. And if you go through all of them and get them, you can finish the quote and you get some prize or something like that. I don't know if it says, doesn't say, just says you get a bonus reward. So this is kind of the point of this one. You can go through all of them, like I said, and you can go away. You can click on these guys wherever they have the tiles and you can go through every single one. If you get everything, you finish the event, and that's that. So just figured we'd show that one off. And that should be enough for today, I think, because I think we've done almost everything we want to do on this main page anyway. I think I'm going to hold on the, again, cross sums I don't really like doing. Sudoku we're not going to do. And then I don't feel like doing the Futoshiki today, so we're going to miss out on that one. So whatever. It is what it is. So that's cool. Anyway, that was September 5th. I think that's, again, like we're going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed that one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.